Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back inside the Georgia Event Center, where we've got set to go for game number 2 of the LHB Cup final between the Belleville Blizzard and the Georgia Greyhounds. In game 1, we saw a close duel between these two teams, as they both netted early goals in the first period, and then went silent through the second, as both teams played a very defensive game, and the goaltenders made a lot of great saves. And then we got to the third period, and just over a minute into that third period, the Georgia Greyhounds found the back of the net to make it 2-1, and that was the score that held to get them one step closer to their first championship. Tonight, we'll see if the Blizzard have a response in game number 2, or if the Greyhounds can get this series to match point. Flashee, what do you think?
Well, I correctly predicted that the next goal we were going to see was going to be the game-winning goal. I definitely think it's going to be a close scoring game. Don't think we're going to see two early goals like we did last time. I think both teams were warmed up enough to not let that happen. But yeah, I'm expecting another close scoring game. Maybe another 2-1.
It looks like starting lineup-wise, doesn't seem like there's many changes for either team. Cookie Monster is still in net for the Greyhounds. Between the pipes, it's once again Meatbag Franks. It'll be the same Eggs on Toast and Krillis taking the draw to start game number 2. Reminder that it takes 3 wins to win the LHB Cup. This series can go a total of 5 games as necessary. Eggs on Toast wins the draw for Belleville, and across the line they come. Sammy the Whale. Pass finds its way to Eggs on Toast, who opts not to shoot it, and instead carry it behind the net. Pass out, taken away by Jaden. Worked back in by Sam the Whale, but brought back out by Transports. Transports, pass across for Krillis. Sam the Whale clears it to the line. Rolled onside, and now it is Krillis again. Shot it off to the far side of the goal. And Birdo working it away from Krillis. Nifty little move to get it to Sammy the Whale. He gets it back for Birdo, but the pass is intercepted. Sent back for Krillis. He gets it up for Jaden, back for Transports, who gets a shot on goal. Franks saves it, and the Blizzard clear. Luke to it. Has it behind the net. Pass to the slot, taken away. Greyhounds clear. Alex and R to it. Gave it away. Robe trying to find some space. Can't. And he's going to get ruled as
high stick.
The puck with a high stick.
Yeah.
So we get a whistle. And it comes all the way back to the Greyhound zone for an important draw here. Brandon wins the draw. Alex and R missed the net. Brandon trying to pull it back to the slot, and he could not do so, but it remains under the control of the Belleville Blizzard. Brandon lost it. It's cleared. Luke sends it back across for Brandon, who gets it back into the zone. Gave it away to Fresco. Alex and R can't get it across the line, but Luke can. And Brandon holds the line. It's cleared back out, though. Robe across for Mimner. Mimi works it towards the net. Save here by Franks, and we get a whistle with 3:01 to go.
No shots on goal for either team yet.
Birdo won that draw. Blizzard clear. As you said, it's a much more defensive start. And now it finds its way to Eggs on Toast. His shot didn't go, but Birdo snatches the rebound, and it's 1-0 Blizzard. 2:51 to go.
Let's take a look at how that happened, because it looked like that shot went off the post, right? Eggs on Toast shot off the post. And you can't even see because of the, just the crowd that forms in front of the net. It definitely goes off the post, and somehow Birdo puts it in with no assist going to Eggs.
And chance there, saved by Cookie Monster. But that's how you make a response as the road team. Get a goal early, take the crowd out of it.
Crowd is definitely quieted down here.
And now the Greyhounds fans might be a little worried. Birdo lost it. It's cleared out by Krillis. Birdo to it across the line. To the point. Didn't go. And now Krillis across. Jaden can't play it. Sam the Whale clears it, but not out. Eggs on Toast does finish the job, but it's brought back in by Jaden. Transport sending it up to Jaden. He gave it away, and Sam the Whale clears it out. Krillis lost it and ends up on the Greyhounds bench, and we'll get a whistle. A face-off win for Mitch Meemner. I don't believe he's taken too many of those. And brought in by the Greyhounds. Taken back by Alex Anar. Gave it away to Robe. Shot off the post. Rebound looking for it was Meemner. And it didn't go. Pass to the slot. Robe denied by Franks. And we get a whistle. Meemner to take the draw again, this time against Brandon. And he will win it, but Alex Anar plays it away. And now he will work it out. Alex Anar across for Luke. Back for Robe, whose shot is denied by a glove snag by Franks. 1:25 to go. Shots 2-2.
Both teams full line change. Except Luke will stay on. Maybe he changed early.
Top line's on for both teams, I believe. Transports is back defensively. Gave it away. Birdo to the slot. Shot denied. Birdo works it free again. Takes it to the slot. Save made by Cookie. Birdo gets it back. Behind the net. Taken away by Transports. Birdo. Pass across. Sam the Whale. Denied by Cookie. Another shot saved. And cleared by Transports. Up to Krillis. Defended by Brandon. Worked across. Krillis. Pass intended to the slot. But Franks makes the save. And now Birdo clears it. Pass up for Sam the Whale. Worked away by Transports. Taken back by Sammy the Whale. Continuing to battle against him. Clearing it out now is Krillis. Almost found Robe, but it is Birdo back defensively who clears it back to the neutral zone. 2-on-1. Sammy the Whale across. Brandon missed the net wide. Out to the slot. Birdo missed. Oh my goodness. Cleared. A chance for the Blizzard to make it 2-0. And now Robe shot meets the goaltender who holds on for a save. And we get a whistle. 2.2 to go. But as you mentioned last game, plenty of time for a goal.
Oh my gosh, how does Brandon miss that shot with that amazing pass from Sammy?
Shot there off the post and Pierre on. And they get it in after the buzzer. But a great chance there by Robe. Snatched away by time and the post. So we go to the intermission where shots are 4-3 and the score is 1-0. So we go to the... What did you think of the first?
Well, it's a different narrative than the last game for sure. Belleville is dominating now, as opposed to the Greyhounds. Maybe dominating is too harsh of a term, but Belleville definitely has the edge over the Greyhounds here. You can see in the shot count, Belleville is leading as well.
As we get set to go for the second period, I'll just quickly rattle off a question. Who made the original MHO resource pack? That's the Minecraft hockey organization that existed prior to BHL and prior to LHB, and I do believe we still possess some of the textures from that resource pack, unless I'm mistaken. Off the draw, Krillis has it to start period 2. Robe shot! Oh, it almost snuck through! Franks makes a save! We get a whistle 9 seconds in.
And Robe, quick shot with Frank being screened by his defender, Sammy.
And Birdo wins it. Krillis now to it. Try to get it across. It's cleared out of the zone now. Transports to it. Pass up to Robe. Sent across, intended for Krillis. Taken away by Birdo, who gave it back to Transports, who sends it on net! And Franks makes yet another save.
Very similar shot. And another save there by Franks.
Meatbag Franks has definitely been a big difference for the Blizzard. Because it seems to me that Belleville has faced a large volume of shots. But thanks to some brilliant goaltending by Franks, the score is relatively even. And they have a chance at it. Birdo, across the line, sent back out, sent back in. Transports. Pressured by Birdo. Clears. And now eggs on toast back defensively for the Blizzard. Has it behind the net. Played to himself. Lost it. Here's Krillis to the slot. Robe can't shoot as he's defended well. Behind the net, Robe gave it back to Birdo. Birdo playing it behind his goal. Clears it. And Luke gets it across the line. Lost it. Alex and Arbach defensively. He'll regroup, send it up to nobody, where Fresco will get to it, and he sends it to an opponent. Brandon, shot! Save made by Cookie Monster. And that's the 5th shot on goal for the Blizzard. Cleared out. Jaden now, almost a 2-on-1. But the defense caught up, and Luke will work it back the other way. Taken back by Mimi. Mimner across the line. Finds its way to the side of the net, but not on net. And now it is Brandon in control. Brandon, pass across, Alektanar! Denied by Jaden, who got there first before he could shoot. Change here for the Greyhounds. Chance, save there by Meatbag Franks, and we'll get a whistle. 2:46 to go. And now the Greyhounds lead in the shot count 6-5. A face-off win for Birdo. Sent back in. Here's Krillis. Pass across, shot, saved by by Meatbag Frank off Robe.
Point blank. With Frank standing on the goal line, makes the save there.
A nice one-timer chance. And he gets there in time to make a stop. Transports back. Sent up for Krillis. His shot just sneaks wide, but Meatbag Frank snatched it with the glove. And another in-zone draw. Krillis, who has time and again proven that he's great in the face-off dot, loses this one to Birdo. Sam of the Whale clears it, but not out. Now it is Eggs on Toast getting it back across the line. But it's on the stick of Robe. Across for Krillis. Pulled it off the boards. Taken away by Birdo and cleared. Back in comes Krillis. Across for Robe. Shot! Through traffic! And Franks picked it up. Cleared. Back in. Krillis! Shot! Score! We're tied!
It seemed like they had a 2-on-0 there. What happened? All the Belleville players are walking in the exact same block, and the puck gets hit back. Krillis transports, hits it back, and Krillis just has probably the easiest goal of his career. Easiest playoff goal. No one in front of him. Wow. Belleville, I don't know what they were thinking, all running in the same 1-block radius.
And Jaden almost waltzed right in, but Luke got back, takes it away from him. Almost found himself on a breakaway. Luke sends up for Brandon. Taken away by Fresco. Weimner now. Can't quite get it across the line. Here's Jaden. Pass goes back to Krillis. Luke to it. Nice little move there. Pass across, looking for the slot. Brandon to it. Luke pulls it back. Weimner with a takeaway. Weimner. And he's taken to the boards. Luke now with it. Clears not out. Weimner with a shot that doesn't go. Alex Anar clears it. Hops it over transports. And he will transport it up to Krillis. Pass back for transports. And now it is Sam of the Whale. Eggs on toast to it, trying to stop Krillis. And he'll bring it back defensively. Behind the net, Eggs on toast. Lost it! Robe's shot! Saved by Franks. 38 seconds to go, period 2. Shots are 10-5.
Momentum definitely swinging in favor of the Greyhounds here.
And Birdo wins the draw. Eggs has it. Lost it. Krillis. Pass to the slot. And Franks makes a save. And now the Georgia Greyhounds fans are chanting about the cup, which they're a lot closer to it in this series than they were in the last one.
And closer than they were in the first period of this game.
Birdo lost it. Here comes Robe. 2-on-1, potentially no. Birdo has it now. Almost gave it away to Robe. Got it back. Krillis. Nice little move. Gave it away. Robe across. Transports. Waiting with it. Brandon across the line. And time expires. We go to the intermission break. 1-1. The shots, however, are a different story, as the Greyhounds have over double the Blizzard, 11-5. How about that period?
Yeah, that was exciting. Another 1-1 game going into the second period. I'm saying it again. I said it last time. Next goal is going to be the game-winning goal.
Now, going back to our little trivia question, the correct answer to who made the MHO resource pack is Benderman 10.
Benderman 10. Forgotten player. Instrumental player, I would say, in the MHO. He was the one that had the idea of the resource pack. I was against it at the time. He said, you know what, I'll go ahead and make it for you. He made it, and I absolutely loved what he made. Most prominently, he made the glass, he made the ice, he made the boards around with the yellow trim and the red trim. So yeah, he definitely is the reason there is a resource pack today.
and I believe he was slated to play in the MHO, but I don't believe he ever did. Partially because the league only held one game. And
Very successful game. Very, very successful.
I could be wrong on this one, but I think he might have also left before that game even was played. But don't quote me on that one.
Probably.
It has been over 6 years since that game happened.
And nobody knows where he is today. But we have not forgotten him.
Never forget. As for the question we'll answer at the end of the next intermission, let's go back to an overtime goal and ask who scored the first ever playoff overtime winner in LHB league history. Who was it against, and when or what game was it in? We'll answer that at the end of the game or at the overtime intermission, depending on what we get.
All right. Third period, we're tied again. Let's have some fun. Let's see if Belleville can get some shots on goal in this third period, unlike the last game.
Birdo wins the draw. However, it is Krillis getting it across the line. Behind the net, it's Luke. And Belleville cleared it momentarily, but they find it back in their own zone. Now they get it up to neutral territory. Birdo lost it to Transports. He works it around Birdo and now gets it up to Krillis. Cleared. And now Transports. Challenged by Birdo. Birdo lost it. Transports clears. Here's Eggs on Toast across for Luke. Pass up for Krillis. Across the line comes Krillis, who shoots! It hits the crossbar! Roby now, sending it through the slot, no one there. Krillis' shot, saved by Franks, and a whistle.
Frank looks rattled, much like that crossbar on that last shot.
Face-off violation here, so Brandon gets tossed. And Jaden won the draw, but it is cleared all the way out, and Brandon to it. Brandon gets it into the zone, working against Fresco. Meaner lost it, clears it. Pass across from Sam and the Whale, taken away by Jaden, and now he works it free. Can't get a shot away though. Digging to the boards. Pass to the slot. Glove down by Franks for a whistle. 3:38 left.
And Alex and R broke his stick there in the defensive zone. A rare sight that you see of a broken stick in the defensive zone, but luckily didn't cost him a goal.
Face-off contested. Tied up. And now it's behind the net on the stick of Alex and R, who gets it up to Sam of the Whale. Jaden now, up for Meemner. Back to Jaden. Still with it. Meemner now sends it in just wide of the goal, and Franks makes a save. Meemner has gone from goaltending to getting shots on goal, or in that case, just to the side of the net. And another important in-zone draw, which Birdo wins. Luke clears it, transports back to it. Luke again, transports looking for Krillis. Slapped away by Eggs on Toast. But it's back on a Greyhound stick. Roby sends it wide.
That gets gloved by Frank, probably going wide. It definitely was going wide, but what a glove though. Anyways.
What a chance there. Birdo wins the draw again. And the Blizzard advance. Robe. Birdo to it. Clearing it to the line, not out. Birdo across Luke. Shot missed the target. Just over half the period to go. And we get a whistle as Cookie holds on to it.
Luke is trying to redeem himself after letting up that game-winning goal last game. Has an empty net on that right side and still sends it way wide.
And now a draw inside the zone for
TJF 101 is online.
shot, save, cleared.
We got a celebrity that just joined.
I do believe he was your teammate back in the day.
Former teammate.
Pass to the slot, denied.
Former
He was
Hollywood
my
hat
former
trick.
teammate too at one time.
That is correct. Hey, if you really think about it, everyone's been a hat trick at one point.
A couple players on the ice here have been hat tricks.
Brandon, yep.
Chance there, Sam of the Whale, shot into traffic and cleared. Sam of the Whale, Brandon, Mitch Muner, I believe, was on that team at one point too.
Yeah, that is correct, yeah. I think Lynx.
Alex and R to it. Sam of the Whale clearing it, not out. Brandon will get it out though, and now a breakaway. Sam of the Whale scores! 2-1 Blizzard!
What a huge goal this is for Belleville, coming with under 2 minutes in the third. That's only their 6th shot of the game. Sammy the Whale breakaway goal. Can it get any better than that?
Flashee, real quick, the scoreboard in the top right says 1-0 Belleville.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it should be 1-0 Greyhounds.
Thank you for pointing that out.
I must give credit to Tias for pointing that out, as Krillis wins this draw. Transports to it, as the Greyhounds try to tie it up. Transports, gave it away! Here's Brandon! Shot! Just missed the net wide! Behind the net, it's Brandon. Transports, clearing it out. And now taken back. Birdo. Sam the Whale gave it away. Krillis up for Robe. Luke clears it back to center. Here's Birdo. Working around Transports. Shot there is directed wide. And Birdo still with it. As time ticks down, we're almost to the final minute. Cleared up, and now here comes Krillis. Shot! Oh, it hit the post! And Meatbag Briggs with a save! Cleared to the line, and now a chance for Birdo the other way. Down the stretch, it's Transports getting to it, and he clears it out. Intended a pass to Robe, and it finds him. Pass across, Krillis, swept away by Luke. Luke behind the net. Final minute. Robe can't get it away from him. Luke killing time. Robe pass. Trying to get it to Krillis. Cleared out by Brandon. No goaltender pull yet. Brandon score! 3-1! The dagger potentially for the Blizzard!
Wow. That was an unexpected goal. It seemed like Transports was going to be able to defend him there. Brandon just gets it past, banks it off the boards, takes a shot, and Cookie Monster hugging his post too much.
31.5 seconds left. The Greyhounds need 2 now.
And the guys in the truck have fixed.
Chance there for Jaden, denied by Meatbag Franks. And now, an in-zone draw. And they still don't ought to pull the goaltender. Contested 4 in the draw. Alex Anar comes in to play it. And he decides it. Playing it back and forth behind the net, just trying to kill time. Meemner works it away, trying to force it to the slot. And Frank says no. It finds its way to the slot, but on a Belleville stick and cleared. Sam of the Whale lost it to Jaden, and that'll do it. 7-15 are the shots in favor of the Greyhounds, but the score that matters, it's 3-1 Blizzard in game number 2, and the series is tied up at 1 apiece.
And that man right there, Sammy the Whale, with the game-winning goal on the breakaway. An electric goal here on the road.
Well, while we figure out whether or not Game 3 will happen tonight, we might as well answer that trivia question from earlier. The correct answer to who scored the first playoff overtime goal in LHB history was Birdo, and it was against the Charlotte Shipwreck in the Season 1 final in Game 3. And who was he playing for? The Belleville Blizzard. Though I did not ask for that part of the question.
And
There
Jets,
was somebody.
yeah, somebody
was
did get it correct.
There was somebody who answered in chat, who tried to say it was me in Season 1 final, Hat-Tricks versus Flight, but that is BHL, not LHB, and also they misspelled both my name and Hat-Tricks.
RX. But we did have a correct response in Smishy, aka Jets23, who got it right. He was on that team after all, so good memory there for him.
Only makes sense that he'd know.
We do want to get a post-game interview here with some of the players, so we'll take it down to the media room here in Georgia, if they have one. Let's take a look. Oh, that's not it.
There is a couple spots with a checkerboard pattern.
Ah, yes, here we go.
There we go. And I think, who are we gonna talk to?
We're gonna hear from Brandon of Blizzard first. We're gonna bring him into the booth here.
Brandon's gotta get a mic first.
As soon as he gets a mic on, yep. Still waiting on Brandon to get a microphone. Can somebody get this guy a microphone?
Brandon, you gotta join the stage now if you want the interview. There we go.
Thank you. There we go. Brandon, go ahead and stand against that wall for us. Against the other wall. Back. There you go. Here, I'll go. There. All right, Brandon. Can you hear us all right? All right. It seems we're having technical difficulties. We'll... Oh, and he's back. We'll take a word from the GM until we get that sorted out.
Hello.
All right.
Oh, we're here.
Mr. GM, go ahead and take what are you wearing? Practice uniform?
Yeah, We're already on the grind for Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, fair enough. So, all right, I'll start with Eggs. Walk us through. You go down 1-0 in games in this series, and you come back early with that goal in the first period. Just tell us, what was the locker room chemistry after that first game?
Locker room chemistry was great. I think it's majorly due to actually we got I had a very special guest join us in the Belleville Blizzard locker room. To start, actually, we did have UP in our locker room, head coaching us for all night. I want to give a huge shout out to him. But more importantly, I want to give a huge shout out to this man's dad. He came in the locker room at intermission, and boy, oh boy, did he give a speech to remember. Like words cannot describe how touched I was by this speech. Like, it was actually crazy. He was talking about how much he hated al fresco, and that really just brought us together as a team. So that really gave us the drive and the motivation to go out there and win game 2.
Hold on, real fast. I would like to just say on record, he mistook who al fresco was. He does not have beef with al fresco.
Oh.
But
well, it's
I'm
still brought
glad
us
that
together.
was cleared up, and I'm very, very hopeful that was clipped for later viewing purposes.
I don't think it was. Sorry. See, Flashee.
That
it's
is
only,
the
it's
end of
only
this interview.
Oh wow. Also, really quickly before I go, I would like to express my displeasure with the Georgia Greyhounds organization. I think they have done a terrible job. I was pinged by every single member of the team or DM'd asking about how they had to play 3 games so no matter what happened, and look where they are. They refused to play game 3. They logged off right as this game 2 ended. I would like to call them a bunch of chickens because they can't win a game with Jaden. Wow.
That is definitely interesting to hear. I'll have to take a interview with one of the Greyhounds players to get their side of the story, of course.
none of them are here. They all left.
Yep, that is so true.
All right, Luke, really tough play that led to the game-winning goal for the Greyhounds in the first game. What happened there?
Okay, so here's what happened. Birdoxd likes to sit on the far left.
Blame
wall.
game, okay.
What? Hold on. I'm expressing what happened. He likes to somebody said cross, so I shot it to where he usually is standing, and to my shock and horror, it was not Birdoxd that was standing there. It was Jaden. So imagine my surprise when I go to pass it to my teammate, and my teammate is actually, he was in a good spot. If I were to pass it to him there, we probably could have made something happen off of it. But I just didn't know he was there, and so I gave it to Jaden. And Jaden brought it in, and he does what he does every once in a while. He just he's a player that I feel like is pretty underrated. He popped off, on the Blizzard last season, so it's almost poetic to see him put the dagger in the Blizzard for the game 1. And yeah, it's something that happens. It's part of the game, and my dad beat the shit out of me for it when he was talking to everybody. So
Rightfully.
It's something that I'm not gonna do again. And
Reminder, we're
yeah.
on stream.
Yes.
Oh, my dad told me how much of a disappointment I was, but not physically. So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that clarification, YouTube. There was no beating of any person during the making of this stream.
We apologize for the language there.
Any other questions you have? Because I would like to answer.
Well, you had some good chances in game 2. We just were unable to put it in the back of the net.
Yeah.
That was more of a comment, actually.
Well, can I answer off of it?
You can comment back. Yes, go for it.
Okay. So I have a bet for 50,000 Blockey bucks that the Greyhounds are going to sweep. So I am actually very disappointed.
All right. Admitting to betting. All right. So we're going to go ahead and end this interview and actually get a word with the GM of the Greyhounds. We'll be sure to ask about game number 3 and see what happened with that. But thank you both, Eggs on Toast. Thank you, Luke. And we'll go ahead and bring in Uzi God, General Manager of the Greyhounds. Uzi, welcome. Are you not online?
What now? Am I not online? What do you mean?
on the server.
No, I'm not on the server. Sorry. Was I supposed to be?
Alright, I'll just go to Harvey the Hound instead
Oh, that's
and
fine.
pretend as if Harvey the Hound is doing an interview.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
fine. That's fine.
Alright, Koozie. So there are some remarks that Eggs on Toast, GM of the Blizzard, have made about your team. We want to get your response about it. But they claim that all your players wanted to play game 3 up until Belleville Blizzard won game number 2. What is your response?
No, I knew we weren't gonna play game 3 because Jaden wasn't gonna be there. So yeah, that's based on our decision. Like our team says stuff that just isn't true, so you kind of just don't believe what everyone says. I feel like that's been said a million times. Don't believe what everything you see and from Krillis and all that. So yeah, we agreed on a thing and scheduling. If you want me to read it out, I can. But yeah, we're playing game 3 Thursday at 10 o'clock.
And are you prepared? Is your team prepared to possibly play 3 games on Thursday?
Yep, better be. That's for sure.
All right. Well, hopefully we don't have another situation with Krillis previously, who has been a problem when it comes to playing games 4 and 5.
Nah, he's gonna play. Alright, our issue really, I think, is just a goalie on Thursday. To be honest, that's about it.
Well, we hope you get a goalie on Thursday. What was your team's biggest flaw in that second game?
Honestly, I think our second line just needed to step up more. Just our second line didn't create enough chances against the Blizzard, to be quite honest. And then, yeah, just that's pretty much it. I feel like we just need our second line just needed to create more chances, and then we had like 2 mistakes, and they cost us, unfortunately. So I feel like the entire game, we definitely outplayed them, but it is what it is. We can't be down on it forever. We got to just move on to the next game. It's a 1-1 series. Fair play to the Blizzard for winning game 2. This series has been close so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the series on Thursday.
Were you expecting this series to be as close as it is? And each game has been close as well.
Yeah. I was definitely expecting it to be close. There's no doubt. I know even though we scored that first goal right away, I was telling the team we can't get ahead of ourselves in like 12, and then like a few seconds later they scored. I was like, "Yep, knew it." So
Yep.
yeah, I knew this series was going to be close. Also, Luke, sorry about your 50,000 Blockey bucks, my friend. Can't do nothing about that.
Were you in on that bet, or just you heard about it?
No, I just as soon as I tuned into this, I heard him say that. I thought that was pretty funny. He shouldn't have showed, to be honest, though, if he wanted the Blockey bucks. But oh well.
Well, there is a betting scandal going on, it appears, so the league will have to get to the bottom of this.
Suspend him.
But appreciate your time, Kuzi, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Thank you very much, Flashee. Have a good day.
Thank you. Well, DNP?
I think that about does it for the first 2 games of this series. It's been close, and I presume that we'll see close games in games 3 and 4, now that we're at least guaranteed those 2. So we will see you all on Thursday. Luke has one last thing he wants to say, I guess.
Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to jump in uninvited, but I have a clip that I think that Flashee should see before it ends. So he asked earlier what motivated us to win, and I just DM'd Flashee the clip, so you can play it.
I will go ahead and play. I
me as well.
don't know if this is appropriate.
Well, you know, it can be like you don't have to play it for the stream, but You can listen to it yourself as a reporter. You should probably know
Al
what's going on
Fresco
with
is a
the teams.
bitch.
Oh,
It just doesn't have to be public information.
it was just made public. I'll just play the whole thing.
So true! So true!
It's very short. It's very short.
Yes. I appreciate that. Thank you for the audio. And yeah. Apologies to Alfresco and his family. Anyways, we're gonna end it here. Like I was about to say, we'll see you Thursday night. DNP will be in the booth with somebody else. I will be on a business trip, so I won't be here, but I will be tuning in hopefully. And yeah, I'll let DNP send us off.
Well, as Flashee said, Game 3 Thursday night. It's a chance for the team that wins Game 3 can win the series in Game 4. We are at least guaranteed 4 games, so there will be at least 2 games on Thursday. Depending on how those go, we may see Game 5. But, at this point, it's anyone's game. The series is turned into a best of 3, and we will see you then for Game 3. Thank you so much for tuning into this one. I've been DMP, and alongside me has been Flashee. Thank you for watching. Take care, everybody. We'll see you Thursday.
Take care.